Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting and I'm lane switching. Big, I'ma stand on straight business. Ducking on like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his missing. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Bad, 50 flow, eating hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Yup, phone ringing, yup, hating, yup, jury blinging, yup, phone ringing, yup, hating, yup, jury blinging, yup. I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a sin. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. All that and more coming up next.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lambeau. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Love going to throw right away. That's taken in by Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Switch, yellow.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here's 3rd and 10.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you've really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That one goes for 8 yards. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Over the middle, it's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Ready?
They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Love. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Down. Smith, red.
Play action this time with Love. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
52 blaster. Let's go. Set.
To the air again, Love. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Tucker now to add. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Yellow, Lonnie.
Love looking to throw it. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. McManus's point after is good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To throw is Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Jackson will throw again. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3.
Down. Blue check. Black swap.
Here's Love. Being chased out left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Come on, set. Opposite. Green. Switch.
Love now. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 57 yards. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Jackson now. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressive. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Delay of game, offense.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Still second down.
I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it second and 10. Again, it's Henry. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Love going to break the huddle. Lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Love, they go play action now. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
check right.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Set, ready. Smith, red.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Love from the gun. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second down and 8.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Second down.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Henry again on second down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Now that's a mound of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On third down, Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
T-run. Let's go. Yeah. Out, sit up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge. And the ball carrier did not benefit.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey. Middle.
Now Jackson. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Short throw. He's got Kraft. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Love. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Blue check.
They go with Jacobs. Sheds off the tackle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Let's go.
Love. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Set. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 2nd and inches. Love.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Set. Ready. Check. Pick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we check right.
Again, it's Love. That's taken in by Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 32 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Again, Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here we go, set.
One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Sir.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and goal for Jackson. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bills offense going to take over now for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
In motion, Shakir. Now Allen on 1st down. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy...
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bills will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Hardy now with the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Allen will throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Oh, big hole left side. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So, a field goal apiece here in that. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, here's Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Allen to throw. That's taken in by Shakir.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Going to go right back to Henry. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jackson trying to get his guys back to the line. He'll drop to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Jackson now on 2nd down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
Middle. Hey, report.
Again, it's Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Jackson up top again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, just a pair of field goals in that first half. It is 3-3 at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That one knocked away and incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. Jackson looking to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. This is Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens take a 10-3 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Cooper going in motion. Now Allen to throw on second down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On second down, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Cooper going in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kicker. Defense.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd.
Hey, middle.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Cooper going in motion. On first down, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Amari. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now it's going to be third down. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. A big play from the defense as they get the ball out, and they do something with it, too. A long return to set up terrific field position.
Every defender's dream, Mike, is to scoop and score. Well, in this case, he was able to do the scoop. He wasn't quite able to get the score, but nonetheless, that is a big return and a game changer.
And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
Ravens 24, Bills 17. Justin Tucker will kick off for Baltimore.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Cooper going in motion. Now it's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Slot man in motion right. On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there.
The Ravens take over first down.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
13. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing is Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to keep it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And this throw batted away and incomplete. We'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. A short throw caught by Kincaid. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here comes second down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Again, it's Allen to the air. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here we go. One final play. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens. And he'll be taken down. And that means we are going to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They go down, it's an incompletion. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down. On the carry, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the give, here's Henry. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson looking to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the ground, here's Henry. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And that is incomplete. A field goal was all they would have needed at the start of the drive. It was not to be. And we will forge on here in overtime. Cooper going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's it.
Here's Allen to throw. Cooper with the grab. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
On third down, they go with Cook. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And fourth down's coming up. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in
more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics riot in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Here we go again. You ready?
Keep the back
Money talks, what the is he saying? Huh? You can ask his then ask his who's the man. Bro, them get the stepping like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah, let's go, get some money, they playing. Hopped up out this Cybertruck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. To these weak, they say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach.
it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, the sound. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club on time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The Bay watch the women. I go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like clear that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good, and once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Here's Mahomes to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they go again with Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. Mahomes now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now it's Mahomes again. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 39 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Jackson. A quick throw, but incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, Henry. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson now. Throw caught by Flowers. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Jackson to the end zone. Complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeout. So as they we step aside. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here.
After review of the play,
so not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Here's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 6 yards away. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. In motion left goes a tight end. Mahomes going to throw. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Henry again on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And Tucker left that one out to the right. It's no good, off the mark, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. Quickly to Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Henry up the middle. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Henry out of the pistol. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. To throw is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. And even 20 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Now Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown. And their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. Two yards to go, 2nd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Jackson now. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Henry is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Henry again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just